Hi. So, if you had sold your property before launching LRSGO, because LRSGO came with a price that registration will be prohibited if LRS is not there. So, that is a penalty for LRS, one of the penalties. If you had sold your property prior to launching the LRSGO, and if that agreement of sale ended with the buyer is not registered, and there is no clause pertaining to this LRSGO in your sale agreement, who should pay LRS? So this is the question, what I'm going to explain to you today. So to get answer to this question, we must first understand what is the law for agreement of sale. The law for any agreement of sale in the state of Telangana is that you must register it before sub-registrar's office. So if it was not registered in the sub-registrar's office, when registrations were open prior to launching LRSGO, it was a mistake that was made by the buyer, not the seller. Because tomorrow, if seller do not want to sell the property, and if buyer goes to court for an order directing the seller to come and register the property, you cannot produce the agreement of sale which is unregistered as evidence in the court. Because law says you must register the agreement of sale. You did not register. Now it is an illegal agreement of sale which cannot be used as evidence in the court. You can use it only for recovery of your advance amount. So it is the burden to be discharged by the buyer. Though registration has to be done by the seller. Seller is not at disadvantage if it was not registered. Buyer is at disadvantage because if buyer goes to court, it is illegal. Court will say it will not be admissible as evidence because it is not registered. You failed to get it registered by not paying the sufficient stamp duty. And the remedy for unregistered agreement of sale to make it legal is to approach the district registrar and make an application where you may be charged a penalty up to 10 times. For example, if there was a stamp duty of around 1 lakh for agreement of sale to be paid in the sub-registrar's office, there could be a penalty up to 10 lakhs. So, buyer made a mistake of not registering the agreement of sale, leading to getting no entry into the court pertaining to that agreement. At the most, court can give a direction to refund the money back to the buyer. Court cannot and will not give an order based on an illegal document. The illegal document is unregistered agreement of sale. So therefore, buyer is at a disadvantage. One. The second disadvantage is there is no such clause in the agreement because nobody predicted that LRSGO would come with such a kind of penalty prohibiting registration. So therefore, there is no clause. There is no registration for the agreement of sale. Here, buyer is at a disadvantage position and seller is at an advantage position. Now, who should pay LRS? Who should pay LRS? The answer to this is buyer should pay LRS. I will explain how. Imagine there was no such GO. Then the registration was there. Seller would have come forward and registered the property. Buyer would have approached the government for permission. At that point of time, government will collect the LRS amount from the buyer for giving permission. Therefore, either way, buyer is responsible to pay the LRS amount if it is not predicted and written in the agreement. Nobody will write in the agreement. Till now, the practice since 2008 GO or 2015 GO is that whosoever buys the property without LRS buys it with a less price, claiming that there is no LRS to this plot. When they already purchased it for a lesser price when compared to the plots where LRS was done, buyer has to bear the responsibility to suffer the LRS, pay the LRS, complete the agreement for performance. If buyer wants to go to court, buyer has to pay the penalty up to 10 times of the stamp duty that he evaded for not registering the agreement of sale, and then seek a direction from the court against the seller for LRS amount. When it is not in the agreement between the seller and the buyer pertaining to who has to pay the LRS amount, then court will stay silent on this subject. Then where is the claim for buyer? So, if it is an unregistered agreement of sale, if there is no clause pertaining to LRS, then seller is at an advantage. Seller need not pay, because to register agreement of sale, the burden is on the buyer, not the seller. Therefore, seller is at an advantage position if there is unregistered agreement of sale with an absence of clause pertaining to LRS. Hope I am clear. Thank you. Thanks for watching.